Alrighty, howdy neighbors and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last time we got Edgeworth not guilty and then he fucking ruined it by talking about DL6 and saying that he was the one that did it, which I still believe is a bunch of bull. But now we're doing, what's it called? Trial number 2. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed to his crime. Let's begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, the defense to their cross-examination. The true limitation of the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. Let's see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. You knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is that correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Witness testimony, the DL6 incident. That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost composure and began to argue. The sensitively heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot and a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. The DL6 isn't. I know it says cross-examination, but every time I read gross examination, like, ew! Alright, let's do this. That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe my father's trial. Where's the trial your father was involved in that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. My father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case. That was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. It's when Edgeworth pointed out the problem and Von Karma's evidence. I went to leave an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. Hold it! So there were 3 people, including yourself, stuck in the elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first. But then as time passed and no one came to help. My father, Mr. Yogi, lost his composure and began to argue. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. Then... there's something heavy fell at my feet. What was it? A pistol. I assumed it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from its holster. That's not quite how guns work, but okay. You picked it up. What happened next? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting, so you threw a gun. Do you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. The air was getting so thick, I panicked. But you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi. I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a gunshot and then a scream. The gun fired once. Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, it echoed in my head every day. A gunshot and the horrible scream. If he died from one shot, there would be no scream. Hold on, what is it? Maybe there's something in here. Hold on. Oh, I can just read it. I just didn't even. Here's summary. Date 12/28/2001. See, 2001. So I'm gonna be wrong, and I know that I am. But for most pistols, there's a different type of, like, there's a slide safety instead of like a button pushing safety. And there's also a hammer safety depending on the type of pistol. I don't like guns, so I know a lot about them. Anyway, so it doesn't make sense to me that the safety would be off. Anyway, air and elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of the incident. No clues found at the scene. Victim data, Gregory Edgeworth. Age 35. Defense attorney. Worked in the elevator, returning from a lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Oh, it was fired. Oh, okay. You.
Objection!
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream, and everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Fortunately, you don't. Look at the file once more. It plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. Objection! You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I have it for a reason. I'm going to continue to do it because it's creepy. I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. What page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? The victim. Now that I've finally read it, I know what it is. Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, but the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was it perhaps another shooter that fired the second shot? Oh, so maybe his shot went through the... what's it called? Maybe his shot was the one that went through the window. Maybe the glass got him. It doesn't look like it's shattered though, but maybe it did. Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot? Objection! Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, the incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. No. May have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. Liar McGee! Because the, let's go. Door! What? I see. You have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired at the defendant, the boy at the time. Or fired by the defendant, the boy at the time. Do you have any proof that another shot was fired? That had something to do with the case. The window. Yeah, the window. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Monokarma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us the proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of the pistol was related to the incident? It's the other way. This one.
Take that!
Take that! It's the photograph. This is the photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see the victim. Laying there is Gregory Edgeworth. Proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. Let me get this straight. The photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Let the judge the contradiction of the photo. So one of them got this guy. He got owied. But this one... Take that. It should be obvious. The contradiction is here. See, a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. And there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot. Order. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? I'm sitting around. It's simply Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory's Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I want him to not talk. I want him to stay silent forever. I knew I should have slipped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary. It's on page 1. Look what's written there. Not a single clue was found at the scene. The pistol had indeed been fired 2 times. The other bullet would have been discovered at the scene. There's another point. The second bullet was nowhere to be found. Unless it went through something that it could stick to. So it said that there was the earthquake. So maybe there could be like debris or something, and it went into the debris and they couldn't find the bullet. Or it went into something that it could stick into and it could be moved around, like a briefcase or a fabric of some kind. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. I don't think so. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was one fired by his own son. That's the truth of the matter, the whole truth. There's undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. The murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Palmer says, the second bullet fired and was not found. It's highly unlikely the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Tisk elsewhere! I praise the judge for his wisdom in the matter. How did this happen? I can't believe the second bullet doesn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about the whole incident? No. No, I don't think so. What are you doing, Nick? Why are you raising an objection? So, what? Looks like I was wrong, Nick. The second bullet wasn't there. Now my conjectures are for nothing. You said you'd do it, Nick. You said that you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. Sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. Me too. In fact, I thought it was a double tap, so my bad. I'm so certain of it. I thought I won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot, but now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. The shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I'd like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. I've been paying attention to the trial so far. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. You killed your father. That was not your intention. Yes, I did. Oh no. He accepted the guilt. Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict for the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. This is my first day in court. I have so many things I know I should be saying. My mind's gonna blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright? Yeah! I have an objection!
Objection!
Your Honor. I object. Tisk, tisk, tisk. No, no, no! Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Nick? I don't know, his case is perfect. Oh no. Must exist. Ah! I just got jump scared! Jesus Christ! Oh no! Scared the crap out of me. Second bullet. What did you just say? Nothing. Second bullet must exist. But where? Oh my god, stop with that! Stop it! Someone took it. Seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. I am... Second bullet. It existed. What? You took proof that did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really cross with her. It's just someone took it from the crime scene. That's what happened. Oh. The murderer? Oh, no, it was the murderer. The murderer? Come tell us, just who is this murderer? Still think about that one. This criminal took the second bullet, but why? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. It's just a pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet. He didn't need it, though, because there was the second bullet. Oh, because it went out, so he didn't need the second bullet. So if we grab the second bullet, then it only looks like one shot was fired, which is Edgeworth. Let the murderer have spent time with the stray bullet. I've got a clue. Which one, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take the bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Oh, Mike, stop it. Stop it! My heart can only take so much. I had to take it. Take it. Murder? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. The murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. The murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Oh, for innocence? Or is it what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer. The bullet hit the murderer. Just say, Francis. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I'm just talking off the top of my head. What if that really happened? Let me get this straight. At the time of the murder, the murderer themselves was shot. And they left the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yeah, I guess that's how it would work, yes. There's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator. Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi were both unharmed. That would mean murderer came from outside, yet... What did I say?! What did I say?! The two men find inside of the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy puts the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness, and the murderer opens the elevator door, sees the man inside. Mr. Wright. You are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I talk out my ass, what can I say? I can tell you're grasping, yet I can't deny the possibility of what you say. Objection. Shut up. What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it! No one involved in the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. Who was wounded at the time of the incident? That's right. Can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. I just thought of something. Really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Barry Edgeworth dealt blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for that man. It was the first and the last vacation he'd taken in his many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take a vacation because of shock? But he took it because he was injured. What do you mean? It's only mean one thing. There was a murder in the DL6 incident. There are so many leaps. So many leaps. There's a man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man. Nothing wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well. I've indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. What can I say right now? You know, we have nothing to lose. Ba-bam. Your Honor. There's a suspect. A lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? Hands are shaking. What? Von Karma. Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Would you pride yourself on a perfect record? Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would need surgery, no? Where did I go into the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor to operate on me. Have him testify. Nick? Let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect, he wouldn't leave clues. Probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. How is that perfect? Then if the bullet's still in, we use the let's use the metal detector and shove it in his face. What is that perfect? Well, what, Nick? If Von Karma pulled the bullet out by himself, that's the same. You can have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait, what does that mean? The bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you find evidence that will prove that I was shot? I am going to shove the metal detector in your face. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... It's the parrot now. The metal detector. Shove it in his face. Von Karma's perfect. He won't need surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where's the bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that impossible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use the metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you. Let's see what we find. Yeah? Yeah, Von Karma? I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside of you. Order. Order, order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for switching of this trial with an invasion of privacy. Statute of limitations runs out of this case today. That's what you said. We had to end it right now. Right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Oh, everybody watch your ears. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know. I'll have to give it a shot. Ah! He reacted. Something inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma? Oh! His mentor and everything! That's so awful. You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there was a bullet in my shoulder. However, it had nothing to do with this incident. Huh? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claimed that the bullet in my shoulder had no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, could you prove that? Prove? No, no, no! I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright that must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? You prove the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder is from DL6. Of course you can't. You don't have any evidence of the DL6 evidence. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it from the records room yesterday. No, no, no! We have a bullet! With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, no, no. Nah. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You're close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I do have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave, trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's the final proof. Oh, the ballistics. I take that. That's the bullet. Where'd you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet was preserved quite nicely. With all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. I recall the term. It came up at the first trial 2 days ago. The markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from the gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. There are 2 bullets in our possession. One bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in his shoulder. He's sweating a lot, so I think we're good here. We could analyze both bullets. Now if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets were fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. We will compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Or King. Edgeworth is so over this. A scream. I have heard that scream before. Wait, I know. I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. Not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. Stop you. Stop breathing my air! Get away. Get away from my father. It's a scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma. It was you who screamed! Get that bitch. Mr. Von Karma. It's worth. Only you would dare to defy me. So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death. 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. I'm Karma. It's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I'd ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. And I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. It was pitch black, the lights was gone out. I went into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. It was a pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator doors opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all laying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Which, to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then that it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty! Confetti! Woo-wee! That is all. This court is adjourned. Back off! We did it! Oh, that trial was long. I feel like these cases are just getting longer and longer. 7/28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? The camera looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! Gotta say, I'm impressed. You're pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. You know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just good memory. You did it! Oh, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not trying to say this. I know. Try it. Thank you. Thank you. I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. Got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. Stay there. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Now my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Whoop! Feel foolish. I love it. It's great. Thank you. Don't worry. Take a lot of time. We'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, yo! Hi, Lotta. Hi, Lotta. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth. Congrats. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. But look at you. You couldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness of the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing here, Lotta? With me? Nah, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? It's over. My life is over. That's sad face, Larry. What happened now? Or Nick? Not long for this world. Don't look sick. It's Keontae. He's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. He's leaving me behind. Just in that coming. Yo, Edgy. There you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry! Harry Potts! You come along tonight, too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks, looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. It's a suit that questioned me. Here's this treat. That's how police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. But yeah. It's all that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. Just $38, right? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not low, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly. Nick? Isn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? He took it! $38. No. No, Larry, it was you! Larry's so surprised about Wright. Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took that day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyway. There's all the money laying there, and the rest is history. No one was good at history. I hate you. I hate Edgeworth. You didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a sitting back at school. So these spells usually the best. I know. Really, right. Surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, it sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh? Edgeworth. You should have told me! No, Nick. That's 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Don't leave me. Maybe you were a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah. I knew it worked out too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. But if only I'd known, I would become prosecutor. There goes for me. Only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have done well for her. But I'm a new criminal. I became prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I'd known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney, after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all. Line up, we'll take your photo. Hey, photo time, let's go! After that, dinner on me. This photo's about to suck, isn't it? Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. We don't even get to see the photo? Garbage! Boo! December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Right in Cola offices. Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this, a letter? Good morning, Nick. Here You were really impressive yesterday. Thank you. Maybe think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. Yeah. So I decided to go back to my training. Become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Bye, Nick. Bye. What time is it? I'm gonna let this chapter run out. The first train for the mountains has already left to the station. Dots. I guess I'm too late. Dots. Hey! Nick. Maya. So, you're leaving. Yeah. Said be a spirit medium and catch our spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Hold it!
Wait. What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. On the last day of the trial, I heard her voice. I heard Mia's voice. I heard my sister. Yeah, only her voice, but still. We got flashbang a couple of times. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Out of Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Rosberg, and even Larry. The only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. You didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in daze. So I have enough evidence that you helped. Evidence? Should I some evidence to cheer her up? Too bad. Bullet. When Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the last one... Oh, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. It was a bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I could have done it without you. I'll be back soon. I'm gonna complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You're here in that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. Oh, that's it. See you soon, Maya. Thanks, Nick. So we get this photo, but not the group photo? Wow! That's how my story ends. Then turn a new page. Say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old Crazy Cats characters. Ah! I don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you would like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this.
Objection!
Yay! We did it! I can rock it. Hey, pal. Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year. I learned from his prize. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe. Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. And kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? When you whoop! Huh? Nick. I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at the cheese shop. That makes a nice old lady. But she isn't exactly a cheap date. She's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Poor guy. Who, right? Yeah, I remember him. He's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but that's what I taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. No, you didn't. Phoenix Wright. Ah, the defense attorney with whom I wrote the thing for. You know, I've taken the management at the hotel. If you'd be in the area, please stop by. Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright. Yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I know what he's doing. I haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. No, I don't. Phoenix Wright. Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. Can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Oh, God. I kind of forgot about her, not gonna lie. We just never went back there. I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe the Mr. Wright a great deal. Sneef. I'm gonna keep him in my face out of the public until the show's over. I don't want to ruin any kiss dreams, you know. Sneef. Oh, you got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. Wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her the Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. At least she's living it anyway. I see they didn't fix the gate. The grate, sorry. Again. Alright, who's that? I want to talk. Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? You know, I saw her to the studio the other day. And I saw her. The one is at the Pink Princess suit. What a dog. It's kind of shot for a boy my tender age. Rude. Like, what the fuck? That's so rude. Yeah, I remember right. The lawyer guy. Me? I trained to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took for everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Probably can't see the photo. Oh, yay! Oh, it's Mia. That's the ghost. Glad Gumshoe still had the confetti. Oh! New episode has been added. Girl, I thought we were done. Scared the crap out of me. Oh no. I guess. I'm gonna end this episode here. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I guess we'll go to the next one. Guys, get the crap out of me. Alright, so thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.